So this is my first time flying with COVID, and the whole airport is dead. Probably because it's 5 in the morning, not because of COVID. I mean, I don't know. But I am heading to Minneapolis to grab our daily. The plan with that is, and I'll explain a little bit. I'm sorry if I continue to fog up. So my friend Lex actually sent me the car, and she knew our price range, and she knew that we were looking for a sedan and something pretty practical to drive over the winter. So her and her husband are driving to Muncie, Indiana for a race, and I thought, why not go to Minneapolis and kind of meet her, because that's where they stopped halfway, and drive the car back with her. So her and her husband are going to be grabbing me from the airport when I land in Minnie, and then we're going to be driving to Muncie. But what they don't know is Brian was supposed to come with me. He's actually getting my car ready to bring to Muncie to race. So we were planning on doing a local race, but unfortunately, I just don't think that the prep's going to be there, and I hate to be like this, but this may be my last shot to run what I want to run. So I'm just putting a positive outlook out there, and I'm saying I earned it. I deserve it. It's gonna happen. And my best friends are gonna be there to watch, so it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So Brian's gonna be driving. It's about 4 hours from us, so not too bad. Definitely in the long drives that we've done this year, 4 is not too bad. So I'm about to get on a plane in a few minutes, and I will show you what the new car is. Here safe, a little nauseous but safe. I don't fly that well. I'm a aisle seat kind of girl. I can't look outside. You'd think after all these years of drag racing I'd be okay being in a straight line and launching hard, but nope, doesn't work out that way. But I saw them. I went to the wrong door. I'm super excited. Hi. How are you? Good. How are you? Most of the time through the car. She just decided to jump in with her husband. This car has a really bad drone. We already bought some SS mufflers because they let us know ahead of time that it drones pretty bad. So I'm just gonna cruise with myself, call Brian, and listen to some music because this is pretty bad. It's really bad between like 65 and 75. So once I get to around 80, it's a little bit better. But 80, there's a lot of traffic, so I can't really do 80 a ton. So I'm really excited to see my G8 girls, and I'm going to show you what they're all about. So 5 more hours to Muncie, Indiana, and then we're going to go racing. So catch back with you in a little bit. We are here at Muncie Dragway in Muncie, Indiana. We made it here. I was going to try to film last night, but unfortunately it started to rain and it was so cold and really dark and we just couldn't see anything. So we are unpacking this morning, getting everything ready. Brian drove the G8 a little bit and loves it. We both love it already. It is actually really nice. I loved the one my dad had when I was in high school, and my ex in high school had one. So we, well, my boyfriend in high school, ex now, had one. So I always really like driving them. They're really cool cars. So I think we made the right decision, and all of Lex's G8 buddies keep telling us we got a really good deal on it. So hopefully we actually did, because Brian and I never luck out like that. So we're going to unpack right now, and then I'm going to start racing. Those E85 starts.
It just takes a little while, but then I
Oh. We're getting there. Just.
Took a while.
Water stay in the sun.
Pop the hood. Or, actually pop the front.
I'm sure mine's gonna struggle just as bad, so let's go see how that works out. Two-foot it. Tell her to two-foot it like I just did. Such a little kid. Oh Lord. This girl is loud.
It's a race car.
This is basically the start of Lapeer. Our track is so narrow, yeah.
Is there a spot to like turn around on there? Probably not.
Oh, this is the return road.
Yeah. Over the bridge.
Over the yellow brick road.
It's super.
Do you need to take it out longer? Do you want to go on the road?
Yeah, can I get out?
You got me dying like a little kid. Here, wait, I need to see this for my video. Are you allowed to be in my video?
Yeah.
Do I have permission?
I'm totally fine with that.
I gotta make sure.
I would be honored.
Oh my God, 11-1? Can we see the slip? Let me see, let me see.
11-17.
Oh, girl. We're gonna get there.
Yeah.
It felt
Shaking.
Since Emily was so close to getting the 10, Jordan, Lex's husband, is a pro at stripping these G8s, so that's what him and Brian are doing right now. They are taking extra weight out of her car so she can get that 10. I guess someone came up to Lex saying that he loves G8s and really loved our orange, so we turned this around and said, here, if we get this, we're gonna sell it. Brian told me to pick a number, and by that I mean, Brian told me to write a number on the car, so this is what he wanted. 6'9", 6'9" deep. This is my husband with the for sale sign on it.
3-lane is Brian McLaughlin in the 93 Camaro.
That's it. I don't know. You're not taking any more out after the back seat.
Yeah, I know.
You said you weren't going to pull any, so don't say yeah, you know.
I didn't say I wasn't going to pull any.
There goes our clean G8.
It's so clean.
All right, we have to put this in there because it's rear wheel drive. $12,700, not bad. I forgot to mention earlier that there was a 1350 class, and that's what Brian is running the G8 in. Lex and Jordan insisted and paid for his tech card. I kind of love the orange I thought we were doing a baby burnout, Brian. A little quick there.
How's that sandwich you made out the green light?
Yeah.
I was getting my thing in. I had to see where I was launching at. We weren't worried about time. We're here to see what the car will do.
Okay.
Don't stop.
It did pretty good.
No. We got to put 2 tons back in it, so we'll probably put the cooler in the back.
Lex, you want to ride in the back?
Yeah. I got you.
No, they won't know. As long as you wear a helmet as a passenger, it's usually fine.
The windows are tinted. I can just sit in the back seat.
Yeah, nobody will know.
Push you in the trunk.
Why did you do that? Even with braking early, he still got in the class, so he's in round 2.
Oh, at 80 miles an hour.
You're such a goof. I saw you let out early. I was like, oh, there goes that, but I guess it wasn't too bad. There was only 8 cars.
I know.
So you
What anyone else?
there was
anyone else?
2 exact 14.0s.
Okay.
One did a 13.3, so he's out, and then one did like a 13.6.
Okay.
So as long as you can keep it pretty close, you're right there.
My reaction time was real slow.
I can tell. Damn, that's the handiest track guy ever. So there's 2 more. They're going right now, and then Brian's by himself. I'm never put in this position where I win or that I go around, so I'm not exactly sure how this works.
So when I saw the light go off, I just reacted. And then I was like, oh, oops, fuck.
Freaking, this car's so freaking cute. I just love it so much. Except those taillights, they're a little ricey, but it's so cute. Last night, as Brian and I were leaving the track, we tagged that we were in Muncie, and the owner of Ignite, Jay, messaged me and said, hey, I'm only like 30 minutes from you guys. You should come get more fuel, which is perfect because we actually just ran out of fuel in our very last drum coming here and packing up. So it worked out perfectly. So we are actually on our way to Ignite. We're only like 5 minutes out now. We're going to put a couple barrels in the back and head home. I just can't believe everything that happened this weekend. I can't believe the G8. It's just so funny. And I want to give a little backstory too. Brian and I have had CTSVs. So we're not like, although I am a diehard Ford fan, it doesn't mean that I am a brand loyalist. I love different cars. I love all different kinds of brands. And I just really like trying different things because I think it gives me a better understanding of different things, and then I can have actual opinions because then I can say, oh, well, I've owned that, or, oh, I've tried that, and, stuff like that. So, I actually have had a G8 in my life for a very long time, or G8s. When I was in high school, I was a junior in high school, my dad actually bought one brand new. So he bought one, and that was his way to break into the LS world for the first time. So my dad had done Mustangs from 1990 to 2008, and then he bought the G8 in 09, and that was his way to learn the LS platform. So that was the one car when I was younger that he actually would let me drive here and there. It wasn't a lot. It was probably like 3 or 4 times, like a handful of times, but he did let me drive it on the last day of my very last day of high school. And it was fun and sentimental for me because my boyfriend in high school had one. So we were so cool in our G8s, even though mine wasn't mine. And my dad actually had a Magnuson on it. So it was a pretty cool little car. It was red. I loved it because I just think fast sedans are on another level. I think they're really cool, especially when you're so used to Mustangs. So they've always had a little tiny place in my heart. So far it drives fantastic. I decided to take the truck home, and Brian's driving the G8. 1, because he'll be driving it more. It is supposed to be for him. And 2, I need to be able to rock out to my jams, and that thing, we're going to have to get some sort of aux cord or USB, and I need my jams. So I'm in this truck for this reason, for the Apple CarPlay, because I'm spoiled. But we're working our way home, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, because I sure did, and still can't believe this all happened in one video. Comes to a conclusion, I'm sure you're wondering why my car was not in the video at all. Well, I'm very disappointed, and Brian and I made the judgment call to not run it when we figured out that my brakes looked like this. This, and this, and this. So I was pretty upset that day, but I think we made the right call not running it. So we are getting a new set sent to us. Pretty disappointed because these were new from this year. That weekend wasn't enough of a disappointment as it is as far as not being able to race, but I had a great time with my friends and I had an awesome time watching Brian in the G8. So I hope you guys are ready for some G8 content and us reliving our LS days. So we're pretty excited for it. Let us know what you guys think. I hope you guys liked this video and hopefully we'll be back to racing before the end of 2020.